Hello, my friends from the desert here in Arizona. And I am making this video because you may be able to hear I've got some sinus congestion and body stuff going on, and I use my eucalyptus in order to help me feel better. And then also I have been drinking a tremendous amount of water, and I've added some of my Plexus Slim Drink, which is a prebiotic, to really support and feed the probiotics, which are the healthy gut bacteria within us. And I joined an MLM with Plexus a couple years ago and didn't really go forward with it because it was a distraction away from what I was working on, I thought. The thing that I am creating this message about, though, is the fact that our body is actually a natural pharmacy. That when we are feeling under the weather, or when we are feeling less than our prime, what I believe is actually happening is that our body is resetting itself to a natural state of vibration. And there's that dissonant phase between where we were and where we are going. And in that in-between phase, it's like, oh my God, your cells literally have to catch up. So right now, my cells are catching up because I have been making some choices. I have been saying yes to opportunities when they present themselves. I have been getting myself into rooms where people that I want to connect with are, like what I'll be doing tomorrow at the Joint Venture Summit in Scottsdale, Arizona for the next 3 days. And if you're in the area and would like to come, there's going to be tremendous value that is going to be shared. And that is just one of the reasons that right now I am going through this uncomfortable phase of becoming who I always was but needed to shift into. The thing is that we don't actually have to become anything more than what we actually are. It's an unlayering process. It's taking the veils off. It's realizing that actually underneath of who we thought we needed to be in order to be enough, we already were. It's just we forgot. And now we have the opportunity to come home to ourselves, to come back to that truth. And yes, there will be external tools that we can use, and essential oils are literally capturing the essence of the flower in a bottle to give us exactly the soul of the plant, which is what I'm talking about too. My soul's carrier. Listen how my throat chakra in that moment said, whoa, what's going on? This is new. This is too much, too much, too much. Pay attention to when people clear their throat, because that is all about self-expression. When they clear their throat, when they cough, when they sneeze, when things happen, that kind of thing is actually about self-expression and either not saying what is our truth, or it is just in some way letting us know that there is something else that needs to be expressed that we are suppressing. Realize that when we are going through that upleveling process and we feel sick and under the weather, it's simply because we have forgot that we are the pharmacy that we need throughout life, that we can fix ourselves simply by using the tools, breath being a huge tool. The Wim Hof method, I was practicing that earlier this morning, and it's something that's new to me, but that I realize is important because it's shown up as a sign that has appeared to me several times recently. Everything that shows up a few times in your reality, pay attention and notice that thing, and don't just say, oh, that's interesting, that showed up again. Why is it showing up for you? What message is it delivering? Even animals. I was pulling some animal cards earlier with the kids where I am staying, and it was fun because there were cards that showed up a couple times in different contexts, and so I just brought that to their awareness. And it's all about our awareness. It's all about how we bring ourselves back into the present moment and stop taking things for granted, including and especially our bodies, which I say at 444. That is the message, the sign from the universe to say, hey, you're on to something. You are on track. Pay attention to everything, including yourself. You are the the center of your universe, my friend. Your body is the meat suit your soul chose to transport it through this world in. And sometimes it takes time to do the interior renovations that ultimately impact the outside eventually, but first have to switch on, turn on within ourselves in order to then get to that place where we are resonant with who we are becoming, lifting off, stripping of those veils. You are enough. You are more than enough. But all you need to be is enough, and you already were when you were born. You knew that then. You forgot it over time. I hope that this message helps you remember that you are more than enough, that you have everything you need already within you, that there are tools on the outside that will support the inner process, but to use the inner tools, and breath is a key tool that will support you and be there for you always. ALL-ways, always. Your breath is the first thing you do, the last thing you do, and the only consistent thing that we ever do in between. Take time to digest what this means to you and what this means for you, and then decide what you're going to do with it. And next time you go through that uncomfortable phase of feeling sick, realize that you are up-leveling, my friend. So congratulations to you then, and congratulations to me now, because by committing to the inner work, our outer experience is bound to change. I look forward to seeing what changes come to me with this up-leveling process, and I hope this supports you the next time you go through yours. Thank you so much for tuning in. Laura J. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you.